A question came in from a parent in Thailand trying to get a passport consent form notarized for their child, with the other parent being intentionally unavailable. I'm Katura with BlueNotary. Questions like this come up constantly for international families, so let's talk about how remote online notarization works across borders and where it doesn't. In many cases, remote online notarization allows a signer physically located outside the United States to appear before a U.S. commissioned notary over video, as long as the notary state permits this and the platform supports it. This has made things significantly easier for military families abroad, expats, and international families navigating U.S. paperwork. But not every state allows their notaries to notarize for signers physically located outside the U.S. This varies by state, so check your own state's specific RON statute before taking on international sessions. Identity verification gets more complex when the signer is abroad. For starters, you might have to rely on a valid passport rather than a driver's license. The next layer is identity verification itself. In the US, most RON platforms use knowledge-based authentication, or KBA, which asks the signer a series of questions pulled from US public records, like previous addresses or financial accounts. The problem with KBA for international signers is simple. If they've never lived inside the US or don't have a US credit history, there are no records to pull questions from, so KBA will fail. This is where biometric verification comes in. Instead of answering questions, the signer is asked to take a live photo or video of themselves alongside their ID document to do a facial recognition and credential analysis to match the face to the passport photo and confirm the document is authentic. For international signers, biometric verification is often the only path that works, and it's worth confirming that your RON platform supports it before a cross-border session. Just so you're not troubleshooting identity verification in front of a signer who's halfway around the world. Of course, BlueNotary offers biometric authentication, so if you use BlueNotary, you don't have to worry. So let's go back to the question that sparked this discussion. For documents like the DS-3053, the passport consent form, the U.S. State Department rules note that in certain countries, the form cannot be notarized by a local notary public at all. It must be done at a U.S. embassy or consulate instead. This is a specific State Department requirement, so it's worth knowing that this exception exists. If you're a notary and someone abroad asks you to notarize a DS-3053, the responsible move is to direct them to check the State Department's current list of countries with this requirement before you proceed. Because the original question involved a custody and consent dispute, specifically a parent unwilling to cooperate, as a notary, you need to recognize that this issue is a family law and immigration matter, not something resolved through notarization. A notary's role is strictly to verify identity and witness or administer the signing, never to advise on custody rights, passport eligibility, or what someone should do if a co-parent won't cooperate. If a signer in this kind of situation asks you for guidance beyond notarization, the right answer is always to refer them to an immigration attorney or a family law attorney. Never offer your own interpretation of their legal options. So here are a few practical things to flag for any international session. Confirm your state allows RON for signers abroad. Confirm the receiving country or institution will actually accept a remotely notarized document. Some countries and institutions will require an apostille or specific authentication that RON alone doesn't satisfy. And build in extra time for identity verification since it often takes longer when done internationally. If you've worked with international signers and run into something I didn't cover here, I want to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. I hope this helped you. And if you're ready to start notarizing online today, visit BlueNotary.us.